Hello, how you doing? It's MrDoTheMath here, and today we are going to solve linear equations. All right. So typically we have several types of linear equations that we deal with. We have one-step linear equations, we have two-step linear equations, and then multi-step linear equations. And today we're going to look at several multi-step linear equations. All right. So let's just get to it. All right. Here we go. Let's look at this problem here. 2 times the quantity of x minus 4 minus 5x equals negative 5. Like I said before, over the years, one of my co-teachers taught me that the best way to teach how to do these type of things is to list steps, right? All of these numbers here won't make sense unless you got these steps here, all right? So the first thing we want to do here is distribute, all right? So we're going to distribute this 2 through these parentheses. So we have 2 times x, 2x, 2 times negative 4, negative 8, minus 5x equals negative 5. Okay? That's step 1. Next, Jalen, what do we need to do?
Put with the 2x and negative 5x.
What's that called? Yes.
Subtract.
Oh, no, man, my fault.
What's it called?
Combine like terms?
That's what we're going to do next. Next thing we're going to do is combine like terms. We're going to combine like terms. So we're going to combine this 2 and this 5. So that's 2 minus 5x is going to give us what? Negative 3x. Yes, sir.
Can you just slow down just a little bit?
Okay. Negative 3x minus 8 equals negative 5. Okay? Alright? So,
I got this.
the next thing. Yes, sir, Keith.
Yeah, so this like what you're supposed to add 8 on the 8 and then add 8 on the negative 5.
Okay.
You know.
Yes, sir.
Why couldn't you have done that before you already combined like terms?
Well, technically you could, right? So like I was telling you guys, like you could combine this and move that over at the same time. I'm just breaking the step down. So you could do that, right? So you added 8 when you did this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. So now you end up with negative 3x equals
3.
3.
That's the answer.
Good. That's what happened to do now. We can go one step further.
You should divide.
Divide by 3? Negative 3. Why do we have to do all of this?
I have no clue.
Because we have to get x alone. We're solving for x. Right? You got to solve for x.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you see how we getting all these big numbers? What if it would be like a decimal or a fraction or something?
If you get a decimal or fraction, you get a decimal or fraction.
Like, let's say like it was a 4. Like,
If
it was
what?
3. Like, let's say like that was 4.
If this is 4,
Yeah.
then the answer would be negative 3 over 4. That's it. Not every answer is going to be a clean whole number. Not every answer is going to be that. I saw that. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I got that on this count. Alright, cool. Any questions about this one? Alright, so now this was an easy one, or it was a simple one because this 2 was positive. What happens if that 2 becomes negative? Right, so let's look at one of those problems, right? So, here we go. What if it says 2 times the quantity of x minus 3 minus 17 equals 13 minus 3 times x minus 2? That's just a super long problem.
17.
Yeah, that's a 17. Okay. Again, just like we did here, the first thing you want to do, you see a number outside of parentheses, right? Because we can't do anything with these. The first thing we want to do is distribute. This time we're distributing twice. We're distributing this 2, and we're distributing a negative 3. Not just 3, but negative 3. You got to take both of them over there. Okay. So what do we have here? 2x minus what? 6 minus 17 equals 13 minus 3x plus 6.
This don't work.
Wait.
Yes, sir.
Never mind.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now,
Wait, hold on, wait. So, do we change it every time? Ah, never mind. It's negative times a negative equals positive.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Okay. Yes, sir. You good, CJ?
Yeah, like I'm further than y'all, so I will.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So why don't we distribute that 13 right now?
Why don't we distribute the 13? Yes, CJ.
Minus right now.
Because there's a minus sign here. Right? It's not multiplication.
Oh, we gotta be in parentheses.
It's got to be next to parentheses.
Oh, okay.
Right? So the next step is to do what?
Put the combine like that.
Yes, sir. Combine like terms. So you got like terms.
Add those. You already know.
So you got these two, and you got these two. Right? Make sure we got this so that'll help us differentiate. So we got 17 and 6. What is that?
23.
Alright. 2x minus 23
Yeah.
equals
Negative 3x plus 19.
negative 3x plus 19.
Yeah.
Alright. We all good so far?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just want to just look at
So,
Yes, sir.
so
Uh-huh.
you got 23 add 6
And
minus
17. Right? And we got the 19 from the 13 plus the 6. Alright?
So why did you add the negative 6 and then negative 17?
Because, what, negative 6 and negative 17? Because these are the same signs, right? I had taught this song to like when they were sophomores. It's like same sign, add and keep different signs, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number, then you be exact. Same sign, add, and keep the sign. Okay? Alright?
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so now the next thing we need to do is solve. Right?
Add the 20.
Add 3x.
You gonna add 23?
Yeah.
And then add, well,
So hold on,
be
time out, slow down,
2x
slow down.
equals
2x equals
negative 3x
negative 3x.
plus
32. 4. There you go.
and then you will add the 3x into
5x.
Right?
So it's
So,
5x.
we're gonna move them over.
22.
Right?
I got 8.4.
That answers your question right there, Keith. Right? So you got 42. 42 comes down. 42 equals
5x.
5x.
5.
Right. So now we gotta get x by itself. Divide by 5. X equals.
Would you be okay if we left it first something?
As this kind of fraction right here?
No. What you call it?
Like this?
Yeah. No, what's that doing called?
A mixed number?
Yeah.
8 point something.
So that's what?
2.5.
8.4.
Yeah.
Ain't that the same? Yeah, 2.6.
8 and what?
2.6, right?
8.4.
So we can't leave it improper?
Can we
It's all the same.
If we just put 8.4 with W,
Or all these the same thing.
So I could just have 42.5.
Yeah.
42 over 5.
42 over 5, yeah. It's the same difference. We all good? So, the answer is any one of these things. Alright? This is just simplified. Alright? How we feel about this? We okay? Just show a thumbs, let me know how we feel. Alright? So, this dealt with Keith's question. Remember Keith was just like, yo, what if the number was like this? Like it wasn't a clear like whole number. Well, this ain't a clear whole number, but the answer's right. We did all this work, and this is the solution we came to. Okay? Now, here's our last question that we're gonna look at. What if it was all fractions, right? What if it was all fractions?
Yeah.
What if it was all fractions? Alright? Yes, sir.
You get a GCF?
You gotta find the greatest common factor. So, let's look at this one. 3x over 2
Yep, I'm done.
equals 8x over 5 minus 4. Alright? Now, so, for me, because I do math all the time, I just start moving stuff and then find the greatest common factor, right? But a better way for us to do it would be to, let's find the GCF right away.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the greatest common factor here? 10. Alright, so we're going to give all of these a denominator 10, or we're just going to give these to a denominator?
All of them.
Everything?
Yeah.
Alright, so, in order to
You
get,
can't
no,
get
Gotta multiply.
You can't get, how you gonna get?
Multiply by 5 on both sides.
No, I'm multiply by 5 on one side and 2.
Yeah, 2 over 2.
Yeah, that's something, man.
alright, so, alright, what's going to happen is, this is going to still end up to be 4.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what I'm saying.
So, to get these to denominator 10, we got to do what? Multiply these by 5. Right? And you got to multiply these by what? 2. Right? I mean, in order to get this 10, you're going to end up multiplying it by 10, and then you're going to have 40 over 10, and it just turns 4 again. But let's do it, because that's what we said we was going to do, right? GCF, that's the first thing we did. Alright? Yes, sir.
You didn't say you did.
We're going to do it anyways. It'll turn back into 4 in a second.
It's gonna be
How?
40 over 10.
Oh, it's going to be 40 over, yeah, what he said.
Man, I did something wrong.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't even pay attention to this right now. Alright. Alright, so here we go. So you're gonna cross, so it's gonna be 15x over 10. We good with that so far?
Equals 16.
Equals 16x over 10 minus 40 over 10, which is 10. I mean, which is 40. 4, right?
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, let's solve for x.
Subtract x over 10.
Subtract 16 x over 10. Right.
Then you get negative x over 10. Oh, then you multiply by 10, and then you get negative 40. Oh.
Okay?
Keith is so lost.
Alright, so look, we're gonna take our time, right? The first thing we did was subtracted this fraction and moved them over there. Okay? That's the first thing we did. Alright, we subtract.
It's basically algebra.
That's all it is. Right? We subtract. And then let's bring everything down. So this canceled out. We got negative 4 over here on this side, the equal sign. And we got 15x minus 16x. Right? Which is what?
X, negative x over 10.
Negative x over 10. You good? You good, Jay? Negative x over 10. We okay?
You gotta do the opposite.
Yeah, now we almost. Adam, what's up? We okay? You good?
I'm alright.
You alright? Alright, now let's get x by itself. What would you do? Not negative x.
Negative 4.
We want to keep x there.
So you gonna
Multiply both sides by 4.
No, multiply by negative 10.
By negative 10.
No, you're trying to get x by itself.
We gotta get x by itself. So these cancel. I mean, well, it becomes 1. So you got x over here, and you got 4 times negative 10, which is
40, positive 40.
Oh man, then why did you?
That was a long.
Don't worry about it, Keith.
Well, why did you change the 4 back after you put the 10s over?
Hey, look at the time.
because it was like this. It was like
On the outside.
40 over 10. And that reduced it to go to be 4.
Basically, cross out 0, so it's 4 and 1.
Good? Yes, ma'am.
So instead of subtracting the negative 16 over 10 from each side, couldn't you just like cross out all the 10s on the bottom and make it like 15x equals 16x minus 40?
If you left it like this, yes, ma'am. And then you're done.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what she just said?
This is what she just said. Alright. Remember, this is what we did, right? When we got the greatest common factor. Remember that?
Yeah.
With this greatest common factor, we got denominators of 10, right? Since they all got the same denominator,
Cross them out.
they can all just go away. So now we got 15x equals 16x minus 40. And then you subtract 16x from both sides.
Why couldn't we have just did that? Thanks, Josie.
Cause that's good. I mean, we kind of did what we did, but good job.
You just said I would have ever known.
So now you got negative x equals negative 40 divided by negative 1. And
X
t
equals 40.
So
Is that better?
that's less intimidating, huh?
Way less than that.
I know, okay. So, again, then this is what you do. When you got a fraction, find the greatest common factor, right? Once you set your greatest common factor, you can actually cancel out your denominator. Like we did right here, right? And then you just solve, right? By doing your subtraction or addition, all right? Yes, sir.
Do we have homework?
You know it, right? Well, you know what? You know what? We're gonna do something different. All right, here we go. Hold on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you got any questions, Mr. Do the Math out.